figured out that laboring away wasn't going to achieve our dreams. And so I climbed the corporate ladder, became vice president of a large commercial jet airline maintenance facility. And we thought everything was going to be amazing. But all I did was I worked dark to dark and made Cynthia a single mom, and our son Dylan was about 4 years old at the time. I never got to see him, and when I got to see him, I was no fun to be around. So, you guys, I launched an aviation company buying and selling commercial jet airliners, okay? And as sexy as that sounds, it was deal to deal to deal to deal to deal to deal to deal, and it always depended on the next deal, and so stress never went away. But we did have more time and money because I did it from a home-based office. I got to spend time with Dylan, but the 08-09 economy came along and crushed it, destroyed it. Our income went away. Along comes network marketing, right? Along comes LifeVantage. And Cynthia and I said for 20 years, we will never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever do that thing because our girlfriends tried it all. We never saw anyone make any money, right? Anybody feel like that ever? Some, two of you. Two of you. Well, we were never going to do it. What if Cynthia and I had said no? What if we just said no to LifeVantage? Is that an unbelievable thing to even conceive of? Let me tell you how inconceivable that is. Our son Dylan, can we put a picture of Dylan up? Our son Dylan, who just turned 20 years old on January 31st, on March 13th of 2014, he was racing the opening national motocross event in Texas, and he had a really bad crash, and he almost died, and he suffered a brain injury, a broken back, and 3 months in the hospital. And Cynthia and I got to be with him in Texas, 1,000 miles away from our house, spending time with what mattered the most to us, right? And so, I just want to challenge you, is it worth it? When you leave here, is it worth making the sacrifice? Is it worth doing all the calls, doing all the meetings, and doing this business when it's not convenient? Because you guys, this isn't a business of convenience. Yeah, it's a big social life, but it is not convenient most of the time, and you're going to have to do it anyway. But you have to remember what that first video said. What are you giving up if you don't? So you guys, our hope for you is that you leave here with those books full of notes, with your head full of information, your heart full of love, to go share this answer with the world and do something about it for you and your family. So with that, you guys, I'm going to turn it over to Cynthia. This woman right here is the center of my universe. She's the reason that my life is even remotely close to what it is today. I love her with all my heart. We've been together. You know, we just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. Yeah,